playing on your own personal fears. I had a bad feeling about this, but still, I had early access to this game, and I was going to take advantage of that. I started the game, and it became very clear. This was like the Wrath of the Storm King LTM. I was forced to loot super fast and to get to the middle island. That island, it was all on fire and burning. The trees lit up like huge torches. There I see someone. It looked like my brother. He died a few years ago. I yell out his name, but he disappears into the fire. I saw many loved ones, all of whom died. I call out to each of their names, and nothing. Then things got creepy. I started to see people who were still alive, but it showed them dead. One by one, I saw all of my loved ones die before me. I was overwhelmed with so many emotions, but the first one was fear. Then I saw what looked like me. I was older, much older, and I looked sad. It showed me in my life, and it was lonely. I was lonely.
Why is it
I was never married, and I never had kids. All the people that it showed who died truly must have, because then it showed me dying alone in a hospital bed. I was forgotten by the world the next day. I never amounted to anything. I was forgotten. I was forgotten. My skin started to get goosebumps. How did the game know all of this? How did it know its fears to die alone and to never amount to anything? How did they know? I quit out of Fortnite and I haven't played since. Season 666. It's a hell on earth. I can only imagine that they researched me, watched me, stalked me. That's the only way they knew all of this. Season 666 will specialize and play on your own worst fears. We're in so much trouble when this goes public.
About hit 30 and I've been watching these for that long.
Anybody else already past tier 100? I have been for weeks now, and I'm bored as heck waiting on the event and Season 2 to start. But we still have some time before either of those things, and because of all this, I haven't played Fortnite much, but all of that is about to change. I read a random post on a forum and it caught my eye. It said he was already playing Season 2, and he could get one lucky person early access. I DM'd this person, and to my shock, I was the one that he chose. He asked me what I played on, and I told him PC. He then sent me a code that had to be redeemed on Xbox One. I sent him so many questions after this, but he never got back to me. Oh well. Still, free early access of Season 2 for Chapter 2. When I entered the code, Epic Games, the launcher at least, had shut down. The launcher then just started up Fortnite, even though I never clicked on it. The game loaded in, and the music drastically changed, and it was creepy. When the game finally loaded, I clicked on Battle Royale. My usual epic game, that was gone. It was replaced by something else in the game. And my locker was completely different too. Could it be that this was a beta tester's account for Season 2? How cool. There was a countdown until access was removed, and it was 24 hours. I began to play solos, and it took me over 1 hour to find a match. I would assume because these are beta servers, but I was blown away by the changes that they had made, or I guess you could say planned to make. The island in the middle is different. As you make it got bigger, knowing that I had a limited time to play. That made things even worse. But I carried on playing the match, careful not to die. I wasted an hour waiting in the queue after all. After a pulse-pounding match, I won the game, and was blown away by how fun Fortnite was again. When I returned to the lobby,
I like your fucking OG account.
this wasn't right.
Yeah, buddy,
Instead,
like
I
you
just
probably
had
just stole
minutes
that
left
account.
to play.
I thought this was my account. Let's check Epic was.
No, something wasn't right. So I looked at my phone. Over 22 hours had passed. I was in the game for almost a whole day. I read a text. It was an anonymous number. The text read, "No one can know you played the new season." I didn't know what to do. And on top of it, this text was sent to me over 10 hours ago when I was stuck playing. Just what all is this? I don't even think this is actually Season 2 of Fortnite, and I don't even know if this is Epic Games. I hear a noise. I then see my bedroom door. It's getting messed with. A person comes into my room and looks around. Just before he came in, I hid under my bed. I have my hand covering my mouth so I don't scream. He then pulls me out from under the bed. "No one can know that you played." I was so scared, and I tell the intruder, "I don't want to beta test anymore. I just want to forget. I just want to forget the whole thing." "You will. And I'll make sure of it." Poor Fortnite skins. They need to hide, and they better hide quick. Their alter egos are coming for them. They'll be going down. I saw a cutscene there, I warn you. What I saw wasn't something everyone can handle. If you scare easy, click away from the video. They're coming for everyone. But what do they do to these cool skins once they catch them? Well, that's even worse. I'll start from the beginning. I was greeted by a new cutscene when I loaded into Fortnite. I knew there wasn't an update, so this confused me. But now I know I was chosen. I now wish someone else was chosen. The cutscene started out simple enough, and it looked like it had something to do with this week's mission. But then the cutscene started to play. I began to watch with anticipation. The cutscene started out at Frenzy Farm. Sludge and Camo ran into the Red Barn and hid from their alter egos. But I quickly understood that their alter egos that they were running from, those alter egos, they were being controlled by something in the shadows. They wanted everyone on the Fortnite map. Everyone was hiding, but poor Sludge and Camo. They would be the only victims here, and if it wasn't for them, others would have to suffer. Kind of heroic in a way. They tried to hide inside the bar. The stillness watching them when the cutscene was intense. Imagine hiding for your life. These characters that were in the game, this was their life. They heard footsteps slowly approach them. Camo covered Sludge's mouth so that no one hears him. Then, footsteps stopped. There was no happy ending here. Sludge and Camo were grabbed, and they were taken to a new place, not featured on the map yet. There was an altar there. It looked like there was a ritual that was about to be performed, and there was enough room for two. They placed the two horrified skins on the altar. After a few moments of chanting, something happened. A shadow rose out from the altar and hovered over the two victims. The shadow merged with Sludge and began to fight Camo. Once Camo was down, the shadow left the body, and Sludge saw what he did. But before he could turn around, the alter egos began to pick at Sludge to death. Once they were both ready, the ceremony began. It looked like this ceremony gave the alter egos more life and new power. I thought that this ritual was over, but boy was I wrong. This was where I wish I could have turned off my console. In order for this ritual to be complete, they began eating them. They were cannibals. The scene I saw, it was bloody, and I don't want to say any more. It was horrible. I hope I'm the only one to approve this, and actually go back to the skin. Wait, did they just choose the mission name? Are they covering this up? This is actually my second channel, and I post occasionally, as you guys can tell, occasionally. I posted on here in a few months. Things have been crazy on Flippo Strip on my main channel. Things have been crazy in my real life, but we're back at it again on the second channel. Yeah, so we're gonna kick it off with a review, a reaction to. It's actually at 1.6 million views. I always thought that leader or disconnected would always be good, and yet this came. Talking strategy with my teammates. There's rumors that if you go so long without thanking them, bad things happen to you in real life. Everyone subconsciously presses the button to thank the bus driver eventually, but I've gone out of my way not to, even so that's just not as many games as you can play in a week, you could go hundreds of games without thanking the bus driver. I feel like I really needed this because if you guys have watched my other reaction videos, I always have like a huge pet peeve with the videos that go super viral. This one I do have my own pet peeves on, but like I just want to say like we're only like less than a minute in, and the gameplay is actually pretty good. The gameplay is pretty decent, you know, so I'm happy about that. The second part of it is, and we'll get to that later, but just saying. How cold leaf was my experiment, and so far nothing has happened. I'd imagine that I probably played around 600 matches. This was probably my 666th match of not playing the bus driver. It wouldn't let me come out. It said on my screen. Do I just speak directly into the microphone? Tell us what happened. I can't. You have to. I held a contest on my YouTube channel. It was just a... Doctors will tell you it's because I have severe depression, OCD, and textbook narcissism. But what I'll tell you, well, I'll tell you the truth. I have powers. The truth is, I can see through doors. They're like gateways. As I grew in age, my powers also grew. Those doors became one huge collective house, another dimension to me. But much like a personal house, this place that housed my powers adapted to something I really liked, Fortnite. Now, it wasn't so bad. Anytime I wanted to fit in, I could. You see, everyone plays Fortnite. The nerds, the jocks, the band kids, the in crowd, the cool kids. I used that to my advantage. I found out what each person liked because of overhearing their conversations and then tried to befriend them. For some of those people, it worked. And I was no longer a loner, but someone everyone knew. Don't get me wrong, I knew what the doctor said was true. I was narcissistic. I knew what I was doing, powers or not. It was still eavesdropping and using knowledge of them they didn't know about to befriend them. I would carry these people in Fortnite. I have all the skins, but my favorite skin? Cuddle Team Leader. I especially like to collect couple skins. When Red Team Leader came out, I expected a male skin, but that never happened. Why not? I want it. I don't get it. You know it would make them a lot of money. I joined some popular kids game and I became their fourth. They asked me why I was wearing a pink teddy bear. I told them that it was a rare skin and I really wanted them to make a guy version of it anyway. These people, they weren't like the others who played this game. They liked playing it alright, but they didn't care about its culture. They were just negative people. They made fun of me over voice chat, so I left. The following school day, everyone was laughing at me, and by lunchtime, I was all alone again. There was a rumor that was started. It was about me, how I dressed in pink and pretended to be a teddy bear. No doubt a stupid, twisted lie, and just an over-exaggeration of me being Cuddle Team Leader on a video clip. I tried to tell my classmates that that's all it was me using Cuddle Team Leader, but because a popular kid named Tyler said something was true, it became truth. And at that moment I knew what I had to do. I had to get even. I had a new purpose for my powers, and Tyler, the one who started this, okay. I took my time and decided that I would use the house and my powers to actually make a male version of the Cuddle Team Leader. I'll call him Red Team Leader. I'll gift the skin to Tyler and we'll use it. But what he doesn't know is the horrors that await him. I stay in this other dimension, this house, and I stay there until I sense Tyler's presence. As soon as he logs on, I know, and I bypass his invite on the lobby and join. He gets mad that I joined and tries to kick me. He needs to know I'm not Mark anymore. I'm Red Team Leader. I tell him I'm sorry, and I tell him I gifted him a skin. I turn his character into Red Team Leader. He thought I left, but I just took over his character's body. With him thinking I left and the plan in motion, he stupidly starts up solos. I wait. He starts off pretty okay, gets 2 kills in Pleasant Park, and he already thinks he's cool because he thinks he has a male version of Cuddle Team Leader. As soon as he gets another kill, the footsteps he takes after leave blood imprints behind. The look on his face was great to see. He ends up camping away to the edge of each new circle until it's just him and one other person. The person out of nowhere rushes him with a heavy shotgun. He must have been low on ammo or a noob, because what happened next was pure luck for Tyler. But he'll soon realize it'll only amount to terror. The final shot that this enemy sends goes through my mask, through my head. I decide to make it look real. Tyler can see blood pouring down the back of my head, realizing an eye had been shot out. Tyler was so distracted by that he didn't see the enemy run at him with just a pickaxe. He hits me twice in the face, and I knew we would die and lose, so I took over. I showed him what I could do. I knocked this kid in solos and prevented the game from ending. Tyler was shocked that I could do that, and I took out an axe that was my backwood. I revealed to Tyler that those two pickaxe wounds had come from my face. He looked like he was shocked and hard, but he couldn't look away. I took the axe and I cut the enemy's head off. I don't know if it was too much for him, but after that he collapsed, and shortly after, paramedics showed up at his house. I saw all night on Facebook posts saying, "Rest in peace, Tyler." I didn't want to kill him, but he deserved it. I know I'll get caught, and I'm not going to jail for life. I need to go away for a while. I can put myself in the store and make someone buy Red Team Leader. But the public doesn't know I exist. I know what I'll do. I call myself Cuddle Team Leader, and I'll appear in the store for just 1 hour. The first person that buys me, I'll follow them and be with them. I don't need this physical body anymore. I'm more than this. I focus as hard as I can in this house, and I enter the
There's
world
no one
with
else. They are the
everyone
only
to see.
two. I suck at this game.
I make the store update.
Let's
It
go grab my
says,
reboot,
"Cuddle Team
please.
Leader, 1 hour."
Before it goes out.
I let out a huge roar, and I find my first victim in this larger world. I loot just what was in the area, and I move on to the main objective, the Shadow Stones. I use one, and to my surprise, it's a tad different. For starters, it wasn't a black or purple neon color. It was a black and red neon color. I thought this was due in part to the island visiting all the ruins. The other thing I noticed was, I was 10 minutes into this game, so that must mean I've been in this world for a few minutes. The Shadow Stone should have worn off by now, but it didn't. I played for the duration of the playground action. When it ended, I shut off my PlayStation, got up, and left the room. I lived alone in a one-bedroom apartment. All I had was my dog. My family visited me sometimes, and my girlfriend would come over every 3 or more times a week on her way back to her place from college. Luckily, today was one of those times when she did come over. The dog eventually got up, but only because he heard me put food in his bowl. He never looked at me once, which I thought that was weird. My girlfriend texted me and informed me that she'll be here soon. About 20 minutes pass, and I hear her come inside the apartment. She calls for me. I walk out. "Hey," I say. She says my name again, but with a "where are you" attached to it. I'm literally 4 feet in front of her. I wave in front of her face. Nothing. My heart sank. I yell right in front of her, and she says, "Nothing." She did nothing. She tried to contact me on my cell phone, but ask them if I'm over at their house, and they tell her no. She's really worried. She checks out the place, sees that my dog's in bed, sees that my car is still there. She calls the police, but they tell her they can't do anything because I have to be missing for over 24 hours. We moved my dog to go to my parents' house. I'm so scared and sad all at the same time. Just like that, I see a shadow, only it's not in the game, it's right in front of me. It looked horrifying.